Good evening, cruise mates. It's your wonderful windmates, your cruise ship captain, chatreuseproxy, ever at your service. Tonight, guess what? We are back on the road after what is so long. Treats are delicious, everybody. We're back to it. I'm back on the road. And it feels good, especially after my, first stream back and everything. How is everybody doing tonight? And Ratia, hey, how you doing, boy? You doing well? Oh, can I not move my browser window? Hello? No, I cannot. Okay, well, I can't move my Cryptodosis window, but it's whatever. Bodacious tea is most comfortable. Isn't that? I've heard of Bodacious tea here somewhere. Gravity Falls! Don't call me Kobe Determined, call me Bodacious tea! Nobody's gonna call you that. Oh. That's where I heard it. That's where I've heard of it from. Fucking Bodacious tea. Goodness gracious. But I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm going to just chill out, enjoy my gaming, because I've been so busy with everything, and just have myself a good time. Yeah?
Let's have some fun today.
So let's catch up on what I have missed with all of y'all. What's been going on? Summer school.
Food truck.
Lots and lots of summer school has been going on. What are you gonna do? You're trying to destroy my holding stations.
It must be real
Yeah,
hard to see
no,
with all
not
that egg
happening.
on your face.
But yeah, I've just been at summer school, I've been at internships. I've just had my plate full of so much stuff recently that I really just have not had a good time at all to just chill out, stream, do anything that I really want to do, which involves entertaining y'all. And it's like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, I'm being a good student and all, you know? But when it comes to, I still am feeling the burn of, hey, I've kind of, well, not kind of. Hold on, I got it. Game's harder than me, I gotcha. 1, 2, gonna turn my mic up, gonna turn the game down. Let me
Keep
check
up the
this.
good work.
Okay, it's in the green only, let's do this thing. Alright, retry number 2. I've been at summer school. Very much so. I've been busy with life. So much so. Internships, summer school, things going on in between when I went on my vacation to California, for instance, and everything in between. It's just been all busy. I'm not reading that, Calvin, because I am working here. Oil fillet. Oil bacon mignon. Filet mignon. Bacon mignon. Alright, as I need to get 6 sauce, truffle butter. Let's get the sausage out. 8 sauce chives. Need to hit 10. Regular cheese, rolls, mustard. Let's get the sausage out. Regular cheese, rolls, mustard. Sausage. 7. I'm hitting 9 next. Let's hit at 5. Pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup. You are 6. Premium cheese, rolls, chili, onions, mustard, ketchup. 8. Oh, I hit 9. Well, gonna take care of the sausage then, for now. 8. Regular cheese, rolls, ketchup. Regular cheese, rolls, ketchup. You are premium onions, mustard, ketchup. Regular cheese, rolls, ketchup. Pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup. Let's take care of these ribs while I have the clear chance. Now, we'll do sausage in order. pretzel and mustard, red or cheese chili dog. Pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup. I'm working at what you typed in the bat, Calvin. I'm pretty sure, I saw what it's swim. Pretty sure you just typed the bubble bass copy pasta. Probably. I'll tab out the chat after I get this hot dog going. Premium cheese. Let me see here. Triple bossy dogs on a raft. 4x4 animals out. Extra signals that shimmy in the streets. Like axle grease. Make your cry. Burn it. Let it swim. Yep. No, that is the copy pasta. But I swear I read that. I read it off the top of my head as bussy style. What? They said that back then? You what? Bussy style. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that, Cruzy. I can't believe Flats... No, that's not Flats, that's Bubble Bass. I can't believe Bubble Bass would do this. He'd want it bussy style. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? I'm rating 9 beef cream, 8 ribs, 10 sausage, 9 is pretzel cheese ketchup. With your cheese chili, you want pretzel cheese ketchup? Let's just send it, honestly. 7 impatient. 5 RAS, sausage going out. 7 and 8. With your cheese rolls, mustard, pretzel relish, premium cheese rolls, chili, onions, mustard, ketchup. Let's get you going. Premium, plain dog, pretzel, and relish. You want sausage going out? Good thing I just remember enough to mash and do it effectively in sausage. And then pretzel and mustard. I need 8. Regular cheese rolls, mustard, sausage, go. 7. Regular cheese rolls, ketchup. I had 6. Now I hit 7. Get the sausage going out here. Premium cheese rolls, cheese, onions, mustard, ketchup. That's just the words, honestly. I should just take note of that. Pretzel relish, pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup, and finally regular cheese and chili. What a good day to start us off. Triple bussy deluxe on a raft. You are going to get Twitter artists in a rut right now. Bubble Bass is a man of culture. Bubble Bass has existed. I'm not going to deny that now. Yeah. So I still have summer classes, but I finished up one of them basically. So because of that, I'm getting a whole lot more rest with being able to chill out. Rest meat industry is stable after a nuclear war. I mean, only parts of America are nuclear contaminated, and we're out of New Orleans, which is one of the most contaminated areas now, you know? So we never visited the very western side of the US. We're out in Alabama now, Mobile, Alabama, so we're out of there. And we're just been chilling. Because remember, when we were saving New Orleans, they were just straight up in hazmat suits and everything in between, you know that? But I wouldn't deny the fact that, like, hey, is this safe for consumption? But then when you have food trucks literally fighting over their craft, to, like, making you be like, hey, buy from us instead, because we're actually shooting up the competition. Yeah, no, I don't know about that. So, hi, Owie. How you doing? Hopefully you're well. See, I need 3 points. Dessert shoot, filet mignon and dessert shooters are easy, honestly. But I can probably just do like fruit salad, keep it easy. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad. I don't remember how that Wiggles tune goes. Yeah, so I finished up 2 summer classes now. I just have 1 more left to go. And yeah, it's still a good amount that I have to keep on my mind right now. But it's
You're about as good at hacking as you are at cooking.
it's not too much to where I can't focus on it, because I did go cold turkey. I treated myself cold turkey, that way I wouldn't be tempted to stream and start tanking my performance in streams. in streams in school, actually, because, you know, I'm trying to be a good boy, a good student and everything like that or so, but because of that, it was just, I streamed, like, was it 3 times in the span of 3 months? Yeah, you're not really doing the best, Cruzy. Trying to find a job, certificate degree? Hey, nice. How much of the game is left? I think there's 13 different locations, and I'm on 10? Don't quote me on it. Do not quote me on it at all, though, because I do not know off the top of my head. Then pretzel, cheese, ketchup. Let's refill on everything. Sweet steak, dump you. I'm good on that. Get lasagna going. I'll just prepare more fries, because I don't trust it. 2 curly wavy waffle. Pastry, do beef, wrap, store cut. I'll toss these ones. Prepare more hot dogs in case, and then I'll see what I need after.
Solid.
Nothing. That's all good then. That is all good. Hey, Reaper! That is hard. So much on. It's hard to find stream. No, yeah. I mean, I basically, I didn't say I was on hiatus, but let's be honest here, I was on hiatus. It was just, I can't stream I cannot work under these conditions! But that's just what you have to do sometimes. You just have to say, hey, look, things aren't working out. It's not you, it's me. I kind of have to focus up on what's in my life right now. Quite frankly, although it's nowhere near the level that I'd want it to be right now, yeah, streaming isn't feasible towards my self-care, self-preservation in going towards my degree and earning my job and everything like that, so something has to give. Something has to go on the back burner, you know? Sauce, truffle butter, I need 10. Sauce, truffle butter, boba, ice, pearl, seal, I need premium onions, mustard, ketchup. Premium onion, mustard, ketchup. 7 is looking at boba, ice, pearl, and a seal. 2, premium Redor cheese, relish, ketchup. Redor cheese, chili, onions, mustard. I put ketchup on it by mistake. I see my problem here. I put ketchup on that one by mistake. I am choking everything right now. And it feels bad, man.
Nicely done, chef.
Do I redo the day? Yeah, I mean,
A great day for
it's a pretty
cooking,
easy menu. I can do this thing. I was working more 20 hours a week and doing school. Yeah. So let me tell you some real fun bull crap. So the way that the summer classes work at my university, I should preface this by saying I am a senior in college. I'm going on my 5th year because I'm doing a major and a minor. Major in international business, Bachelor of Business Administration, minor in world languages, concentration, Japanese. Why? Because, haha, weebs. But the main things to really draw from that story is that as part of my learning, well, sauce 4. Shoot, I hit 7 instead of 6, and then I fat-fingered and missed 6.
I'll do the driving.
I have to get a study abroad, an internship, or an independent study. Study abroad, it's exactly what it says on the tin, so I was going to go to Japan, but then that's when, like, the second wave of COVID hit in Japan, like, you know, like, where it happened January, February this year, and the university said, yeah, we can't accommodate y'all anymore, even though we would love to, and you know what? I was like, you know what, that is honestly fair, and I like, knowing how conservative Japan is, I do not fault them in the slightest about that and everything. Then, I was looking at my independent study, which is particularly, I just asked a teacher to be like, hey, can you, like, assign me an independent project? Like, it could have been, like, a current teacher or a past teacher. Like, a project that I can just do, that's something that we work on together, that I do on my own, and that will be graded as, like, a full 3 credits at the end of the semester and everything like that or so, right? All my international teachers were not available. I was looking at my international business teacher. She was actually graduating that year, so, oops. I was looking at my international communication teacher. I messaged them, they messaged me back, and they said, hey, Cruzy, I wasn't telling anybody this until the semester's over, but since you're messaging, you need to know that I'm actually retiring. So it's like, oof. Okay, what about my international marketing teacher? And then that's when I found out rudely that they weren't on the staff list anymore. They probably like retired as well, like last year. So, oops! So I had to look at getting an internship. And I did get one, eventually. After like 2 semesters of searching through my options and whatever, and really striking out probably, okay, not as bad as my job search, but it was definitely a pain. I messed up another order, darn it. But I finally did get it, and to sum things up, I had to take 2 other classes as well in the summer. Because with my 5-year track, basically, it was either I don't take any summer classes, and I graduate in the spring. Because I have like 8 no, I have 9 classes if you're including the internship that I basically have to take for a credit, yeah, for 3 credit hours each, whatever, stuff like that or so. And there's no way I'd be able to do 8 in 1 semester, you know? That's just me looking out and saying, no, this kind of sucks. So, instead, I set that up and said, I'll just go ahead and bite the bullet, do the summer classes. That way I can graduate in the fall, is the aim. Hopefully, if I don't fail any classes. I have to retake 1 class that I failed last time due to a bad teacher. And there's no guarantee I'm getting a good teacher. Or there's no guarantee that I'm also getting him again. Oh, that's got my anxiety up so much. But the fact of the matter is, I'm worrying about what I have right now, which is my summer classes. And to get back to the roundabout telling of the story that I've been kind of avoiding this whole time. Summer classes were either were tutor as in it was either all summer, so June and July. Excuse me. It's either all of June only or all of July only. I had 2 classes that were, I had 1 that's full core, so June and July, 1 that is June only, and 1 that is July only. And I'm down to, hold on, pearl, seal, 3, pretzel cheese ketchup, pretzel onions mustard ketchup, oil bacon, pretzel cheese ketchup. I need premium onions mustard ketchup. 7 is going to be sauce foie, pretzel cheese ketchup, pretzel onions MK, boba ice mango is A and a seal, regular cheese choy onions mustard. Alright, sauce foie. So I think book of accident. What'd you do? But yeah, I wanted to just get out by as soon as I can, because I am really, oh, nice one, Reaper. But I am really just feeling that burnout, because, yeah, I'm probably gonna be like the same thing of like, oh, you should have enjoyed your college while you could, and now you're looking back on it as a senior. And honestly, I already am looking back on it as a 5-year senior, being like, man, I actually got robbed of 2 of my years to online dorming and everything, to online semesters and everything like that. Because I suck at online classes so much. I sucked it up. I passed all of them. The only one that I failed in person so far is Business Analytics, a Microsoft Excel class, because the teacher is horrible. And he is horrible. And like, literally when the entire class complained to the dean about him. I've talked about this story so many times, but I'm going to rant on about it here. So, because I can, it's my stream, I do what I want. So, there's a class called Business Analytics Tools that I had to take last year. I was about to say summer, fall 2021. It is a Microsoft Excel class focused on you learning the different functions and whatever, such as like pivot tables, what if stuff, everything like that or so. Hold on. Oil fillet, I need to get oil bacon. You are number 4, regular cheese, roast mustard. 6 is gonna be regular cheese, roast mustard. I need to hit 0 oil bacon. 6 is important, pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup. 7 is gonna burn, sauce, chives, pretzel, cheese, ketchup, sauce, truffle butter. 10 is gonna burn, sauce, chives. 2, pretzel and mustard. 8 is gonna be pretzel and relish. Grapes, cantaloupe, apples, tangerines. I need to hit oil bacon. 4 is going to be regular cheese, relish, ketchup. Redor cheese, chili, onions, mustard. 9 is premium cheese rolls, cheese, onions, mustard. 5 is gonna burn sauce, chives, good cats, cruisy. Redor cheese rolls, mustard, and 7 is gonna be Redor with cheese and chili. We are out of there. Now, before I got rudely interrupted by that last rush hour, let's get back to this story here, everybody. Business analytics tools. I've taken 2 Microsoft Excel classes in my university time. That is critical thinking using analytics and business analytics tools. The difference in the teachers in them was so big because my critical thinking, PowerPoints explain things. PowerPoints walk you through how to do like the examples, and then you're given the homework. The teacher was willing to take questions and give answers that help you on your way, and it was, I don't know, really, really nice. Whereas business analytics tools, I had a teacher who was monotone, older white guy that just taught like this on the recorded lectures. He never actually taught the class itself, mind you. He just was like, alright, if you have any questions, you can ask them in class, and I'll be sure to answer them. But otherwise, you have the PowerPoints, you can work on your homework now. He gave homework that was due every single day of the week, even though we only met in person Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that he put this bull crap out. Those PowerPoints of his, they were empty except for the title slide, except for just like the titles of each of the slides, because you had to watch those lectures, write in your own notes to what he taught on with those PowerPoints, because he expected you to do those work, which, mind you, once again, is 2 to 3 hours, and I'm not kidding when I say 2 to 3 hours. I have pictures, and I can post them on Twitter later, because I'm actually getting mad at this again. Every night dedicated to this one class, and you want to know the stupidest thing? These were his lectures, mind you, once again, remember, monotone voice, speaking like this. So today, we're gonna learn about pivot tables in Microsoft Excel. So make sure that you have a window open. If you go to the Insert tab, you should scroll over to the right side. Those lectures, now remember, this was a 2021 class. Those lectures were from 2013. 2013! And he never taught the class. He just had those lectures that he recorded freaking 8 years ago, now going on 9, to teach him for us every day. If we asked questions when we were in person, he's just the type of person to just go, well, that's right, if I went, hey, I need help because my pivot table isn't outputting the data that I wanted to, like in the video. Can you help me, like, start it up? Well, do you know how to set up a pivot table? I'm trying to set it up right now. Can you look over, make sure I'm setting it up right? You should have it in your notes on if you set it up right or not. Bitch! I'm asking you, the teacher, to just make sure I'm doing your content material right. And you're just like, just want some video. You're not teaching anything! Right? Microsoft itself, I set it up. I passed one class in it, and I got through part of it of business analytics tools before like group projects and other crap happened. Because I don't run through like coalescing data and whatever. I was like, please, I need help. Because when I talked to other friends, they got like, a different teacher. And they're like, no, yeah, it's the same sucky class, same stupid content material with all the work. But my teacher didn't. But my teacher, I say my, as in my friend's teacher, didn't assign a stupid project, didn't have group work, and tried to help us out. You just got dealt a really screwy hand. And I'm like, yeah. So much so that in the group me for the class and everything, there, like, literally all of us complained to the dean of students about him. And at least, from what I heard on the grapevine, he apparently was fired off of his post. But the main thing that worries me is that I didn't know I had to retake the class, as I thought I was able to get my way out of it due to looking at like my degree and whatever stuff like that, classes that I needed to take. But I do have to take it, unfortunately. Is that it still says TBD. Well, here's the thing. Rate My Professor, I looked at it. There's only two teachers that taught that class. The first teacher, he already had a 3.2. I'd already taken him before for, like, a mathematics class. And he's just kind of like, he isn't the best, but he tries, and that's fair enough. But he only had one section, and that was already full up. And I'm not kidding when I say there's a 12-person wait list that I never got a callback on for him. So that freaking sucked for me. So the other guy, I had to take. So, like, one of my friends, I say friends, they're actually a coworker at my retail job. We go to the same university because, you know, in town and everything like that. So it was pretty convenient to just get to talk to them and such. So, like, I had to take the class. Because, you know, it's on my degree and everything like that or so. But I'm not kidding when I say, like, Rate My Professor, like, a 3.2, it's like, okay, that's already kind of low, but I'd already taken the guy before in, like, the good class, so I already knew what to expect. The other guy? Dude, 1.2! 1.2! How are you still teaching when you have a 1.2? I hope to God not that he's tenured. I really hope to God that he's not tenured, or the fact that not only do I not want to take him again, but I would not subject upon my worst enemies the fact of taking that class. Like, oh my gods. I'm tilted off of all of this, dude. I am rightfully tilted. I have tilted myself on my own stream. Nice job, Cruzy. You are tilted. I mashed 5 and 6. I know what I did wrong there that time. Oh, the heck? Did this guy still had a job? He had, like, co-written 3 papers or something like that or so. And, like, apparently, at least enough, he wasn't unbearable enough, or, like, people hadn't brought attention to him until literally my entire class, including me, complained to the Dean of Students about him. But, like... Because, like, the stupidest thing is that, like, some of the Rate My Professor stuff was like, oh, he's a hard class, be prepared to work hours on it, but I learned a lot, and whatever, and it's like, supply chain major or something. It's like, okay, for your field, I can understand, but I'm not the same wavelength as you at all, and fact is, this guy is not my style. Frankly, he wasn't a lot of people's styles, and that really stifled, and killed any love I have, if I even had any in the past, from Microsoft itself. I mean, I'll still begrudgingly use it, but holy crap, if I get told at my future job to, hey, Cruzy, can you make a pivot table for me? I'm going to strangle somebody, and that somebody's gonna be Mr. Cooper. Screw you, Mr. Cooper. Why is your class so bad? I really hope that they got a new teacher. I'd be surprised if that was anybody's style. I mean, apparently it worked for some people, but, like, when the majority of people say, hey, Chief, this isn't working for us, you need to find a different way to teach this crap, I think you should see that your methodology has a problem. Like, just back it up just 2 seconds and think to yourself, huh? No, I don't have a problem. It's the students that are doing bad. Dude, when you literally say in the opening to your semester, this is a hard class, you're not curving things, so you expect things to be hard, and you expect people to probably fail or get like C's or B's on average to the class if you don't put the work in. And by the work, I mean literally 3 hours of just watching the lecture material without even doing the homework because you're struggling to understand what any of his PowerPoints mean. What do you mean put in the work? I have 5 other classes that I was doing that semester. For crying out loud. I can't keep up with that because I have a life, I have a job, I have to relax. I have my other homework that is just as attentive on what I have to keep up with and everything in between. What do you want from me, dude? I'm sorry about this rapid outburst, everybody. But, like, gods. Dude, like, yeah, he just didn't teach in the class. It probably wouldn't help too much, but the fact is, like, he just didn't. Like, here's the thing that I will say, though. I believe it is a no, yeah, it is an upper division class, but everybody has to take this class. It's like an upper division thing that like everybody has to take. It's like, I think on the supply chain track and everything like that or so. But like, almost everybody has to take that crap. Not almost everybody, no, everybody has to. I did ask my sister too, and she's a business marketing student. Graduated business marketing student, I should specify. But yeah, she was like, no, yeah, I had to get through that crap too, but I had a different teacher, and I'm like, dude, what is this bull crap? Because like, it isn't like a specialized like doctorate course or something like that, to where it's like, you have to know your shit. Or you are going to justifiably fail. No, this guy was just straight up, no, you have to put in the work, and by the work, I mean the work that I'm not putting back into the class for you students, or you're gonna fail. No! Don't do that to people! What the hell is wrong with you? Like, huh? Question marks? I need like some danger pings in the area, please? Was my speech teacher. Everyone who failed was my speech class. For like my oral presentation classes or like my communication classes, I've had really cool teachers all around. Really cool, really chill, or just like, yeah, just really hip with the times. If I'm gonna just be honest with you. So because of that, it was a really nice class that I got to experience and just have.
Never been prouder. That was your best yet.
You always in the fall, but it was great in the summer.
Even I'm impressed. And
I can actually give part of that to the fact of, in the summer, classes are more crunched. Instead of you being spaced out over, like, you know, 3-4 months or so, instead, you are crunched, like, for my classes into 1 month. And, like, for me, I'm taking, like, an IT class. Information technology. And, the main thing that I have to say about it is that, holy crap, are the people that work in my group actually getting stuff done like super quickly. And it's not it's not like a, oh, like they are like honor students. No, it's like they're just like responding to me and communicating back to me and stuff like that. And I'm genuinely surprised because, well, part of it, of course, I'm not gonna trust people in group projects, but the other part of it too is like, when I was talking to my sister about it, it's like, wow, this is my second year of summer classes, first time in like a group project, but people want to get it done. And then she was like, oh yeah, you gotta remember that everybody wants to pass these summer classes. It's a lot less work, just it's a lot more work crunched into, you know, 1 month, one semester basically. So, yeah, one very cram-packed summer semester, and because of that, everybody wants to get out, and they will get their work done, because the people taking summer classes aren't going to be your freshmen. They're going to be, like, me. The people that want to just get out of here. And, it opened my eyes of, like, holy crap, no, you are definitely right. I just do want to get out of here. Very much so. So, no wonder people are actually trying to be good students about this stuff, you know? Tier 8, New York. I need to prepare more sushi. It's going to be an F. White rice, sesame, shrimp, wasabi, asparagus again. Rolled, cut right up. I'm looking at yakizana. That's going to be salmon. 7 is going to be yogurt ice milk, kiwi, strawberry, orange. Cover it up. Let's prepare more sushi as always. White rice, sesame, cucumber, crab, wasabi, eel. Rolled, cut right up. I just keep preparing more sushi because that's just like the biggest thing that I'll have to look at here. Red crab, rolled, cut right up. Instant A, A's and B's in all my classes, so there's that. Or in third. Yeah, no, I get that. I really do get that. If like, hey, like some teachers are only really just gonna grade like the bare of like your work, and that's like all that they do. And it of course depends from class to class, but like, at least for me, to where I'm just trying to get out of the system and graduate already, I'm just like, please help this poor struggling mage. I need help. I need help. Somebody get a doctor. I need help. Crawfish, clams, muscle, potatoes, thyme. Let's toss you out. Let's make more ratatouille. Ratatouille. Check this stuff out for the yakizana's cooking, and let's Sweet steak French choux. Done. Sweet steak French choux. Nice sentence, Cruzy. I need more sushi. Cucumber shrimp, mayo eel, rolled and cut right up. We're looking at a porterhouse, a New York, and then more lasagna. Classic. I smoked blueberries, raspberries covered up. Your porterhouse. 4 is ice. Pineapple, blueberries, orange, pineapple, avocado, covered. I want a New York. T-bone. You are a T-bone. 7 is another albacore. 6 is going to be yogurt ice mold, kiwi, strawberry, orange, covered up. Good stuff right now. 3.2. I'm an untrained professional. Well, it's like, the fact is, like, I'm sick of school enough. Online semesters really kind of killed everything that I ever really thought about school, and I just want out, you know? Like, no more tapping out. Cruzy's done with this shit. She wants to be out of here. And quite frankly, I don't blame myself, but it's just like, please. Save me from this misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. No! Stop something! I messed up something in this stupid day! What? No! When your programs are hoping you're doing a professional job, I mean, to be fair, like, for me, my internship is probably getting me a lot more experience more than anything else would, because what I got is TLDR, I am a esports writer. So that's been honestly really goddamn fun. Because I've been getting to meet with editors, write articles that are being published out. Yeah, I don't have like a big company backing me. I hit 2 instead of 3. And whatever, it's just a small independent journalism website and whatever such like that or so. But hopefully then, with that experience underneath my belt, I can start, you know, snowballing that into more experience, more possibilities into the future. And it's just gonna be like, yeah, if I'm gonna be digging into a field possibly, hey, I really like esports, and it's a very feasible remote job too. Which is like one big thing in this day, age, economy, fuel prices. Oh god, my gas prices. Help me. I need to hit crawfish, monkfish, potato slime. I need to hit LCMP, hoity fingers. I need to hit carrots, crab, shrimp, mayo, asparagus, rolled, cut to perfection. Yakizana needs mahi. 7. Ice mold, bananas, kiwis, apple, kale, covered up. 9 is gonna be yogurt, ice, orange, bananas, strawberries, raspberries, pineapple, covered. We will self-serve the rest of it. Let's make more sushi. Good stuff. Auto-serve the rest. Salmon, mayo, asparagus. Oops, nope, that's bad. I need mussel, shrimp, potato, thymes, bluefin. Aussie, y'all. We got tuli. Salmon it up. Lasagna. Alright, let's make more sushi. Carrots, shrimp, asparagus, tuna. Rolled, chuck right up. Albacore. I have experience in the field though. Mood. Nope, I get that. Offerings. The fact is, like, well, you gotta start somewhere, and fact is, getting a job still just as hard as holding one, in some retrospect, of just like, hey, it's hard finding even somebody who wants to take you, much less a job that will actually be offering to give you exactly what you need, or anything more.
We're almost there.
To, like, to work with you and whatever, because, things are kind of, I don't know, tough in this day and age, especially when it comes to just holding down jobs. Raspberries, pineapples covered up. I need to hit 6. You are T-bone. 7 is red snapper. I looked at 4. Ice lemonade. Watermelon, raspberry, oranges covered up. What's it at 5? Ice soy, banana, strawberries, watermelon, raspberry covered up. Porterhouse. 9. New York. 8. Porterhouse. 7. What do I need to prepare next? Lasagna. Classic. Thank God for classic lasagna. Crawfish, monkfish, potatoes, and thyme. Get the sushi going, question mark? Let's get the sushi going. Sesame, avocado, salmon, mayo. rolled and cut. I messed up the sushi. Avocado salmon mayo rolled and cut. Cut right up. Let's try that again. Shoe curly waffle wavy. Done. What do I need to prepare next? Ratatouille. Wait, I messed up something again. I saw that on the top right. I messed up something all on the day, and I don't know what I missed. Hope I did something. I don't want to feel like all my hard work was for nothing. No, I understand that, especially so. But if I may, let me impart to you some wise words from the Life Really Just Ain't Fair Society. When I got my car back in junior year of high school, I immediately went out job searching to support my hobbies. Cosplay, you know, my cosplay stuff, my want to just spend on games and everything like that, or so. I need Ratatouille fast. Ratatouille, get that going. Get that going. I need steak French curly dunked. Okay, we are saved. We are saved. But yeah, I went looking out for a job, and I'm not kidding when I say this, but it took me 2.5 years before I got a single goddamn callback. A single actual second interview. I got like, out of like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different jobs and whatever I applied to, whether it be something that's like, oh, I feel like I can do this, is it something that interests me, or just like, please just take me somebody. I'll apply to like Walmart, to Home Depot, to just anything at this point, and which I did. I never got callbacks on, I only got 3 responses. No, 5 responses. I'm getting mixed up with another number. 5 responses. 2 of them were ones that just said, hey, thank you for applying to us, but we're not considering. 2 of them were like, we recognize that like you've sent an offer and whatever. We'll get back to you sometime. And then they never got back to me. And then the only one that I actually got a follow-up second interview into job for was because one of my friends had graduated. I was graduating from my high school, and I got to use him as a reference. And that's quite literally probably like one of the only reasons why I got in to my job. Because I was basically essentially well, no, I wasn't put in his place. I got a different location than him. I got put in a different location than from the one that he worked at. But like, I took forever. And like, I hope that this isn't coming down on you as a bad seating or so. But like, I'm trying to relate this more as like, what, I getcha. And to be quite fair, life does suck when it comes to these things at times. But the biggest thing is that, like, what, you are trying your heart out. You are trying to get this job. You are trying to find something that will utilize your skills, talents, and everything like that or so. And what more than people really put on you? You are just trying your best. As simple as that. You know?
That was the most delicious food I've seen. Wow.
It's just that, you know, other life factors and everything in between, like, I don't know, bills to pay, mouths to feed, and everything like that or so, it's never gonna wait on you. But at least from our end, look, I'll give as much support as I can, and I'll give as much comfort as I can, because part of why I started streaming, I explained this back yesterday on my birthday/anniversary stream, 2-year anniversary going on, haha, chatreuseproxy advertising, is I started streaming both because I was just kind of like, hey, look, I'm playing enough games on my own time, I might as well stream them because I'm losing nothing for not streaming them. And also because it's like, look, I'm not gaining, I'm like, yeah, I have everything to gain, but especially so, I have nothing to lose from not streaming. And if I can even make one person's day happier, to be able to just like chill out, listen to me, and just have themselves a good time, not having to think about like how much the world kind of sucks, or how much work that they have to do, or what they have to do next for school or life or decisions. I feel like I've done my job enough as an entertainer and as a content creator, because once again, of course I'd love to become famous in everything that I do, like with content wise or so, but fact is that I am still very much so a small fish in a even smaller pond of my ecosystem compared to like my friends or so. Is that a bad thing? Now, first and foremost, you shouldn't compare yourself to your friend's success, because that is bad. That fosters toxic feelings towards each other. But then the other side of things is also just like, hey, like what? I'm just recognized where I am, and I'm not putting in the same work as them because I don't have the same. I'm not devoting the same time as them and devotion into actually putting in the work, putting in the hours, and making sure that, hey, my content's always at the peak, or that I'm streaming as much as I can every single day. You know? That's literally just the fine print all about it. Because I'm keeping this as a hobby, and I recognize it as a hobby. But the fact is, too, that this has been a lifeline, this stream. My voice taunting out on this podcast, by proxy, however you want to call it, or anything else like that or so, it still is something for a lot of people. It rings true for a lot of them. It makes them really feel at home for some of my, some of my repeat viewers and one-time supporters and such like that. And it gives them a place to be able to just relax and be happy and not have to worry about the world as much, as I'm a constant for them. And that's what makes me happy. To be able to create content like that, and for people to be able to consume it organically without me having to push things. Because, yeah, I do add things up. Yeah, I do have fun with like my friends and with anything and everything that I do with them, etc., etc. But right, the fact is, at the end of the day, especially so, I'm just one person doing what I can, and well, we all have our lives that we have to attend to. We all have our lives that we are attending to our stress, our worries, personal problems, and timing. At least for me, I'm trying to make the most of it I can, whether it be making my content, streaming out to y'all, making art, everything like that or so. It's all in the sense of like, what? This is what makes me happy, and I'm just happy to be able to share it to people who somehow find it interesting. I mean, I'm not... Okay, I am selling myself short a little bit. I'm definitely one of the bigger... Actually, no. I'm actually, like, middle of the pond compared to, like, numbers game. Now, should put this out here. I am comparing on, like, literal facts and logic. Because, like, although I'd love to be as famous as, like, Annie or Z, or have a big enough, or have a big enough community that I can, like, plan my community nights around, like, Lutz, or Kaylee, or so, and such like that or so. I just have not had the time to really dedicate and explore that path of life with my community, and explore, like, what I can do to make them grow or so, because I just haven't been committing as much. The fact is that I'm still doing what I can in my own little sphere of the world, you know? And hey, at least for, like, once again, when it comes to some of my long-time viewers, like, Lad, bless your heart, Lad. I'm so glad you're in a much better shelter going on, but the fact that, like, you say that you always are happy to see, like, new VODs and such uploaded to my YouTube, or that, like, you're gonna watch things back later because you missed them the first time around, you don't know how much you are doing my heart a service in making me feel like I have done so much good on this world, even if I am just bare bones entertaining in a way, you know? Because I'm still very much so poor on the VTube sphere. I mean, I'm middle class. I'm middle class IRL. Like, I don't have the means to spend more than I can. So I'm just doing what I can with what opportunities are presented by me and what time that I have. And, hold on, 8, okay, save that one. And especially so, it's just really cool to see these little impacts. And I think that's, like, a big crux of what's gotten a lot of people into VTubing, especially so. Of, like, this is a whole new world and community. It gives opportunities to people that have never had them before. Especially so for the introverts of the world that, find it especially hard to be able to interact unless they're behind the screen, acting like with like a profile picture of like Dio Brando or like 3D model of like Asuka or whatever. Like I'm just drawing very broad parallels and strokes, but hopefully my point's being made across here of like, look, introvert's paradise, especially so with COVID. I couldn't stomach it. I'm not a true introvert. I'm more like an extrovert. I pressed premium instead of pretzel because I distracted myself. I'm gonna finish the day, but I'm not happy with myself right there. God damn it. It opened up a whole new world for a lot of people, and at least for me, it's very unique in the fact that, like, it finally got me to do something that I had been, not dreading necessarily, but I did it again. Well, I'm already tilted. I already lost this day, so let's forget it. But it galvanized me finally into doing a project that I had been trying to do, but never actually started on ever, which was streaming. Just understand, I was probably just going to start streaming on my own someday, eventually enough, if not for COVID. Just, like, stream games. So what if I'm getting, like, no views? Did I lose much? No, I'm still playing my games.
Not bad.
But no, the guy ordered a pretzel bun. Not a premium bun. So he has every right to be mad about that. Being introvert and being a VTuber helps? Yeah, exactly so. But, like, when I discovered Hololive and such, and I was like, I can just be a cute anime girl and do exactly what I want. Yo, dude, just sign me the fuck up. Hello? Sign me the fuck up! Let's see if I can't put on anything harder. I mean, ice cream scoops are pretty easy. Let's put you on. Because then I just have to worry about hot dogs only, unless I want to go up in difficulty. Dessert shooters I do like because they're so easy. Club sandwich to grab the hot dogs, and then I just need 2 points to... I hate making the puff puffs. I can do spaghetti. I want to make this menu as easy and digestible for me to make. YouTube friends, they aren't most comfortable showing their IRL selves on stream. No, yeah, like that's what I'm saying too. Like it's such a power move in the fact that so many people now have a new way to express themselves more. Because like we already had like one advent with that of like VR chat, but then again, not everybody has, well, VR. I'm pretty sure that really doesn't need to be said now, right? Not everybody has VR. And when it comes to VTubing, it gets a lot of people to be able to do something with like what they like. With whatever it is, with like their art, for instance, with like their gaming, etc., stuff like that or so. And it's just really cool to see all around with people being able to just, yeah, express themselves in the myriad different ways. Granted, that's not without its drawbacks, because of course, we've had all our fair share of creeps, drama. This Twitter has gone 0 days without drama, because VTube Twitter, oh my god, go 1 day without drama? Challenge very hard? Well, that's why you really just don't interact with Twitter. Why? Because, hahaha, I really never used any social media between now and then. Like, literally, I only started using Twitter to start promoting my VTube account, and I didn't even debut back then too, so it's like, really, I wasn't doing myself any favors at all. But like, oh geez, people on social media are another breed of what... Hello, sir. One trash take to completely screw up my entire view of a very small community already. Like, holy crap, some people have some of the worst takes, and it shows, and it's like, what is going on here anymore, dude? Like, I see so much drama that goes on over the stupidest things, but here, let's get back to the positive side of VTubing. The things that I will say especially so about it is that, at least from, like, my own little perspective, is that I get to connect with, like, some of my online friends in a whole new way, like my international friends. Because instead of it just being, the internet tried and true. And now I thank you for officially joining the cruise ship. Congrats on being a cruise mate with me tonight. Oh, and I forgot the most important thing. Welcome aboard, crewsmate. But the biggest thing too is that I don't it's not the internet tried and true of, hey dude, what do you mean you're not Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I only knew you by your profile picture. What the heck? What the heck? It's like really so. It's super cool to get to put a face to a name in a I know what it's gonna put wheat instead of ciabatta. Ah! Ah!
Ready to go.
But yeah, I get to put more faces to names, which is one really cool thing that I love so much so. I get to interact with a wider range of people, and, well, quite frankly, I still am using social media for the first time, so because of that, it's like, learning things, everything in between. Algorithm, I really don't respect it, and it doesn't respect me, and you know what, that's fair, it's I never took any time to actually properly learn it. What I'm saying is, algorithm senpai, notice me sometime. When they blow up into a huge-ass VTuber, actually no, I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people when they find out I can't make content because I'm trying to be a good student in life. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. But, like, getting back to things, especially so, like, I made so many international friends. I've met so many people, including, you know, like, Flanny, of course, or so, that I never would have had the chance to, if not for these opportunities. I've connected with so many friends, like, past, present, and what will definitely be the future, as I have no intentions of stopping anytime soon. It's just so cool that, you know, being able to talk as just, like, so there's this set of pixels. I think I'm in love. Dude, they're literally an anime girl online. I get to do something that I not only have found interesting, passion in, and also just a good amount of times and friends with, because it's not a lie to say that I have found my second family online. I have found my friends online, my second life. Wasn't that like an old ass game or so? Second Life. Don't quote me on it. I'll probably find out later. I just feel like that rings a bell or so. But like, it's cool that so many people get to connect in a way that they never would have had a chance to before. But it's just, you know, new experiences all around. Hold on. Tree and moss. I hope I didn't mess that up, because I know I fat-fingered some keys around here. And thank you for just once again coming by on the stream tonight, Allie. This is how most of my solo streams go, to where I like to just, well, tot things up a lot. Because I don't like dead time too much on my own streams. I like to be more entertaining, because it's more fun to be able to keep people in with topics, with being able to talk to them about, you know, whatever's happening in the world and such like that or so. And also, well, I feel like for me, like if I'm in a collab, I'm not going to talk over my fellow collab mates, so I'm going to shut up a lot more often, more than that or so. But on my solo streams, especially so, nah. This isn't me really forcing it, it's just me being myself of, I'm a chatterbox if I want to be, because there's just so much that I do want to talk about whenever it comes to, like, yeah, my first topics going back in of, hey, where the heck were you, Cruzy? You streamed like nothing during summer vacation. Summer vacation, Cruzy. And to that I say, hey, read the fine print again. Once, I don't know if you've been keeping up with me at all, but I've been kind of dead in a way due to summer school and internships, and I've already told the story so many times on this stream, so I'm going to not. What we should try to be? I mean, being able to be a chatterbox and go on topics with, like, I wouldn't say no filter, because I do try to pace myself and not overexert myself, otherwise my water bottle over here would be already way empty. It's a lot harder for for introverts, because especially so, like when it comes to, I don't know how the heck I can autopilot and type on this game. Probably because I've just been playing this game so much of my life, even though I compared to others, to where it's like, hey, how the heck do you do this, Druzy? And it's like, I just kind of play the game. What do you mean, how do I do this, Druzy? But like, really so, like, if I have to like type a message in like Discord or something or so, I struggle. I have to shut up so I don't throw myself off. But the fact is, especially so, when I'm playing Treats of Delicious, maybe because I've been playing the first installment, yeah, since middle school actually, I just know the rhythm, I just know what I'm doing, and it quite literally is my comfort food, my comfort game, like, so much so. I find so much enjoyment in being able to just play this game to bits, and I'm so excited for Treats Serve Forever. Oh man, I'm so ready for more Treats Serve Delicious in the future. I still need to play Chef Squad. Oh, actually, no, I don't have enough people for Chef Squad. Says I go on and on stream. Well, here's the thing, especially so, that is a high-ass compliment. And you should hold your head up high, because compared to some people, like, especially so, if you ask, like, many content creators, like, I'd say, like, big and small, a lot of people say that they do find it super hard to be able to, like, talk and play games at the same time, and especially so when it comes to, like, competitive games or so, they want to, they're the type that wants to concentrate and, you know, not be interrupted as they work and whatever. And to be fair, that, well, you know, that is 100,000% fair, true, and I'm not gonna hold it against them. But it's just not, it's not the skill set for everybody, is my greater point.
Ready? We're nearly there.
Chef Squad was a Twitch integrated game made by Chubbigans, the creator of Treats Serve Delicious, to where basically, think like Diner Dash, where you're having your chat cook with you. They have to do, like, you assign them to a job and they have to do, press, like, mash C to cut the lettuce at this table, etc, etc, etc. It's a really cool concept and whatever, but it's made for, like, chats and whatever of, I think it was, like, 10 to 20 people or so, and I don't have 10 to 20 people on my streams. Granted, there are bots to fill in the time, but at that point, it's not as cool, you know? I need to hit 8, oil fillet. I need to hit 7, that's whipped blueberries, bananas, raspberries, strawberry, folded, and rolled. Get the Hanabi Dango going. Going. 8 is sauce chives. 6, 7, 8, 9, SMR, 10, P5, hazelnut, ice milk, espresso lid, GWP, SMR, RAS, SMR, RAS. Let's get the Dango going out of here. So that's going to be 7, 8, 10, 3. Now spaghetti, SMR. Alright, good stuff. We are doing pretty good right now. I'm liking these days. The gimmicks are, you know, a little, I wouldn't say too weird. It's definitely manageable. But it's cool. Oil fillet. No, let's make sure we're hitting 4. Espresso. Get that going. 7 is oil bacon. 6 is going to be oil fillet. I need to hit number 3. Sauce truffle butter. Sauce foie. What's going to be 5? Sauce truffle. 6 is sauce chives. I need to hit 4. It's going to be cinnamon, ice, FF, whip, cinnamon powder, lid, GWP, WP. 7 is going to be sauce foie. Need to hit 10. Oil bacon is going. RAS. Whips, bananas, nuts, raspberries, chocolate fold, rolled. SMR squad. Let's go, SMR squad. 10! Sauce foie! Okay, saved. I forgot about that. Whip, chocolate, raspberries, chocolate, chocolate, fold, rolled. RAS, let's get the Dango going out. Stabilized once more. I need to get SMR, 6 GWP, 7 GWP, spaghetti again. Nope, I hit the ribs. I might as well take care of the ribs at the moment. 7, 9 SMR, 5 RAS, 8 RAS. Good stuff, Cruzy, good stuff. Dang, you're like a speedrunner at this game? I just have a lot of experience playing Treats Serve Delicious. Once again, this is really like one of the first Steam games I ever got. Well, this is the 3rd installment. I got the first one as like one of my first Steam games ever. Number 2 was all throughout high school. Like, That was in middle school. Number 2 was out throughout high school, and then this is through my college years now, just about. So I'm gonna guess that Chit Serve Forever is gonna tide me over in my university beyond and everything, you know? First game I got was Borderlands 2. I mean, if we're not counting free-to-play, because of course you're gonna get, like, what's-his-face? You're always gonna get yourself your Team Fortress 2 and everything like that, you know? Impatient customers on a full menu. This is an endurance of 8 stops. But it's full menu, so what's the easiest things that I can prepare? Because I don't want to have to serve everything on a full menu like that or so, you know? I can probably just do, like, dessert shooters. And then, like, what else is easy? Onigiri. An 8-point menu for endurance. Nah, that's gonna be boring. Get rid of the onigiri. Let's do something that will actually challenge me. Or at least is gonna give me a little bit. Like, the iced lattes were fun. So those are easy enough. I don't want to prepare heroes. Or do I? So I'm gonna have to prepare. I can do pizza by the slice. Let's do pizza by the slice at least. You know what? Not into multi. Oh, I didn't see the crab legs. I'll put that on next time if I can. The co-ops have been on co-op games or so. I understand that.
Show me what you got.
Especially so for me, it's like it's that big distinct difference and dip between this is a single player game and I want to expose people to it versus like this is a multiplayer game and I want to put myself I want to save it only for a collab. I know like Stardew for instance. Yeah, it gets played off stream every now and then by like some of like my members of Gale Force and whatever, everything like that or so. But I do miss like my fish farm with like Guppy, for instance, or so. And it's something that I would like to play more, but the only really time that I got to really play it is, yeah, saved on stream. And it just, you know, I wouldn't say that it sucks that it was saved on stream, it's just like, you know, oh yeah, I'm saving it just for stream. And that's really it. Sausage, parm, white onions, spinach, diced... I didn't do it. It's tea for diced tomatoes. Vanilla, ice, 2% espresso. Caramel drizzle and a lid. I need to hit 10. White chocolate, ice, half espresso, whip lid. You are cinnamon, ice, half espresso, whip, cinnamon lid. I need to prepare the pizza. Oh, fuck! I should have prepared the pizza by the slice first. That's entirely on me, because I messed up the diced tomatoes. I was about to say, let's prepare the pizza first. I say as I immediately prepare the chocolate and bananas. Mousse, beet cream, mousse, key lime, espresso, espresso, espresso. Let's get the pizza going now. Hand red cheese, sausage, ground beef, parmesan, red peppers, diced tomatoes. I need to get another one of that out. Hand tossed red cheese, ham, pineapple. That's a Hawaiian. Most people will have many problems with that. Ice, FF, espresso, lid. I need to hit espresso, going on. 5 is gonna be cinnamon, ice, soy, espresso, whip, cinnamon powder, lid. I need Medovich. Get 10 already on the burner. TBK, TTB. 7 is gonna be mousse and key lime. 6, toffee, ice, milk, espresso, lidded up. And let's prepare more pizza, shall we? Hand red cheese, ground beef, mushrooms, onions, olives, green, red peppers. You asked for diced tomatoes. I see where I went wrong here. I see the problem, Drake. Oh, do ya? I see the problem, Josh. Gosh darn it. I see the problem, Drake. Yeah, great job. You got the doors. You got the door hole meme wrong, Chrissy. TBK. MMB. I almost hit K by accident. Let's make more pizza. And queso cheese. And parmesan. We're good on that. Get the espresso going. B creams. Mousse and bee cream. And it's gonna be caramel apple, bee cream, espresso, espresso up, toffee ice, 2 espresso lid, 7 is dechalk ice FF whipped chocolate drizzle and a lid. I need vanilla ice FF caramel lidded. 8 is white chocolate ice milk espresso whip and a lid. 9 is hazelnut ice soy espresso and a lid. I know, like, especially so, a lot of people, when they're watching me, they're intimidated by how well I know like the ingredients or how well I'm able to keep all things together. But a lot of what this game comes down to is running your recipes, because so many foods share the same keys for different ingredients. That's why diced tomatoes exactly is on T and not D, because that's usually saved for another food or so, or like how Parmesan's almost always universally on R for many different foods. It just makes it so much, like, once you start finding yourself, I see where I messed up as soon as I'm going on about
You do
that.
the cooking, I'll do the driving.
So because of that, a lot of like you're finding yourself on, a lot of what you're finding yourself with like your recipes, you can easily figure out just through trial and error and from learning more foods, which is why I'm trying to challenge myself. Plus also, it's not as entertaining if I'm just autopiloting through a day. You have to mess up days every now and then, right? Alright, pan, red cheese, ham, pineapple, let's get that going. Vanilla, ice, smoked espresso lid. SF, ice, soy, espresso lidded. I need 9 and 10 going. 8 is gonna be mousse, key lime pie. Medovitz going on. But like, I'll use like one example right there of like Medovitz. When I get to preparing the next batch of Medovitz, I'll get to show you. Ice, soy, espresso, whip, and lid. Ice, FF, whip, chocolate lid. I need stuffed red cheese, pepperoni, sausage, ground beef, bacon. Let's just prepare more pizza, that way I don't have to worry about it. Pesto cheese, pep. I need B. Stuffed Alfredo cheese, parmesan. But like, Medovit. Medoviks. That is how it is spelled. I don't remember what type of like where it's from in the country. In the world. But the way that you make it, it's 8 key presses, and if you want the top right, Medoviks. It literally spells out Medovitz. And that's a really cool design detail and helps you remember that recipe. Other things too, like most foods will just quite literally follow their first letter. So a lot of what I'm doing here, god damn it, what did I mess up on the dessert shooter? But yeah, like some of them, like lasagna is a famous one because you have to make 3 layers of lasagna. It's literally a layered, pasta. PSCR. PSCR, PSCR, PSCR. That is the classic lasagna recipe from Tritzer Delicious 1. And that's just like kind of like an eternal thing that's always existed. Granted, it's been tweaked over time with like how lasagna is now made in Tritzer Delicious 3 and beyond, but the fact is, like, that's like one thing that's always persisted in all 3 games so far, and it's just a really cool design detail that keeps going onwards, Another thing's like these dessert shooters, all of them, so I just have to get 3 dessert shooters out, and they are always following the first letter. Trinmas is T, B cream is B, key lime K, cheesecake C, mousse is M. The difference though is caramel apple, which is A. A for apple, because if you try to press C, you're gonna get cheesecake instead. If you saw right there. And so that's like small idiosyncrasies that as you start to learn your foods, then you start to figure out, oh, this is what I have to watch out for with this food. This is what I can prepare for next time or so. And it's just really cool to get to start to learn your menu and start to just, as you say, speed run through it, because oh boy, once you start to get faster at the game, like me, I say as I'm messing up these orders anyway. Espresso whip, cinnamon, chocolate lid, coffee, ice, 2% espresso lid. It really gets fun to where you are literally just I put neuron sauce. That is pesto, cheese, parmesan, olives, spinach, green peppers. Then you start churning out your orders, and you are quite literally a one-man kitchen, a well-oiled machine in all that you're preparing. I need 6 Trinos B cream, 8 is 3 mousse, 7 I need to prepare you, 10 hazelnut ice, half espresso, caramel drizzle lid, more pizza, stuffed Alfredo cheese, parmesan chicken, olives, green red peppers,
Cooking and serving.
ice 2 espresso whip and lid, 7 is cinnamon, ice smoked espresso whip, cinnamon powder lidded, B&D.
Unbelievable.
Let's prepare more Metabits going out. Now I'm gonna look at hand, red cheese, ground beef. That's Parmesan. I messed it up. Let's not go to that one. CBK. I'm looking at espresso. Espresso. 5 is gonna be B creams. 2 Trian Masa B cream. 7 is CBK. I need toffee. Iced FF espresso with. SF ice FF espresso with. White chocolate ice half espresso whip cinnamon chocolate with. 6 is going to be cinnamon iced 2 espresso whip cinnamon powder with. I need to get 9 on the burner. 10 is CBK. Metabits went bad, but that's fine. And toss queso cheese, ham parmesan. And queso cheese, ham parmesan again. That's nice. BNK. Look at you. I almost pressed I for cinnamon instead of A for caramel. Espresso, caramel, espresso, and all in. Tin cake made with real artificial babies. You do have to put it in. You really know your stuff. Once again, just muscle memory and learning, because many days have I failed because of misinputs and not knowing the recipes. Because dessert shooters are a difficulty 2 food. Food is rated from 0 to 5 on difficulty. And with them being a difficulty 2 and the requirements for even like starting some days, as like you saw earlier, I need to have all my foods add up to like a difficulty level of like 16 beyond or whatever. So you start to be able to try to find out, okay, what are the foods that I'm comfortable with? I put queso sauce there on accident. What are the foods that I'm comfortable with preparing? What are the foods that I have fun with preparing? What are the foods that are actually just like destroy my entire kitchen, fam? Whip cinnamon powder lid. B&D. Bits. So I'm only halfway through this day. If I mess up here, then I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Key lime. Espresso. 5 is gonna be mousse and cheesecake. White ice 2 espresso whip cinnamon chocolate lid. Vanilla ice soy espresso whip and a lid. I need 6 gonna be churn B cream. 4 is toffee ice smoked espresso lid. 8 B creams galore. Get the pizza going. Hand red cheese pep. Metabits whipped up. More pizza. Then queso cheese, mushrooms, olive, spinach, red peppers. Messed that up somewhere. Ice half espresso whip cinnamon lidded. What do I need? I don't need anything. I am on top of my game when it comes to pre-preparing my stuff. Let's go. MAT. CBK. Let's toss these because they're about to go bad. Espresso going. Minovitz. 4 CBK. 5 is going to be 2 mousse and a B cream. 6 is espresso. 3 hazelnut ice smoked espresso caramel wooded. 7 get you going. Let's toss these Metabits as they're about to go bad. To make more pizza. Pesto cheese, chicken, and mushrooms. 6 is white ice FF whip cinnamon chocolate wooded. 7 white ice smoked espresso whip wood. Yo, let's go. I can put king cake on next time if you want. Mousse, I almost hit A. That's key lime pie. Espresso needed. I am still good on my foods right now. I don't know why, my anxiety is going up, but then again, I'm almost close to perfecting an endurance day, preparing this bullcrap. D chocolate, ice smoked espresso, whip chocolate lid. 6 espresso. 7 B creams, hazelnut ice smoked espresso lid. 8 mousse cheesecake. 5 vanilla ice half espresso whip lid. Vanilla ice soy espresso whip lid. Espresso. Alright. Calm yourself down, Cruzy. You are doing quite fine right now. Metabits are gonna go out. Bananas are going. You're preparing more pizza. Nice and easy. Vanilla ice half espresso. I almost fat-fingered something. I know I pressed W and E, and thank God nothing's bound to W on that. Oh gods. I almost played spoiler to myself. TBK. I need 2 moose and a cheesecake. Please. 346 freaking meals served so far today. I want to get done with this day. I said I'd challenge myself, and I rightfully so am challenging myself. But oh god, let it be over. I want to switch foods. Ice, FF, espresso, whip, lid. 6. 7. 5 is cinnamon. Ice, half espresso, whip, cinnamon, lid. 8, I need more espresso. 9 is shooters, CBK. Need 6 out. Vanilla, ice, soy, espresso, whip, chocolate, lidded. 7 is hazelnut. Hazelnut is just H. Ice, smoke, espresso, lid. 8. Vanilla, ice, half, espresso, whip, lid. Am I done with this day? I'm done with this day! That's an 8-stop day. Oh!
Whoa.
I finished it.
That's a perfect run.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's done. It's done. Do I end the stream? No, I'm still good for a little bit more. Oh my goodness. That took so much out of me. That took so much out of me. I'm happy with that. That's a whole level of experience worth and a little bit more. Alright. How much do I have to get anyway? I need to get just 12? 12 medals to get out of here? Yo, I actually might be able to finish this stuff then. That's random foods. I don't know about that. You are food truck. Otherwise, nothing too much more. It's a 20-point menu, so let's see what I have to prepare on that end. Almost working in a real kitchen? Okay, now where was that king cake? Unless... Oh, it's not full menu, is it? It's auto-serve, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to put king cake on here, am I? King cake. King cake. I don't see king cake. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting king cake out, guys. Sorry. If I load myself up with the milkshakes and everything, I can just take it easy for the rest of the menu. There's a crab whites that Calvin was asking about, so I'll put that on at least. Bananas are easy. French fries, I don't mind. Medovits are fun. I'll do lasagna, actually. That way I can show it off. It was that, and is there any other... Is there anything else? That's cool. I'll put yakizana. Oh, wait, hold on. Kill the milkshakes. And put the fish on. Because I'll show off the cool thing. Those babies get to live for now. I'm not doing king cake anymore. I'm just not. Let me just get some water real quick. Alright. So, going back to our topics earlier, about, what's his face? About how recipes, the more that you learn different ones, the more that it just comes naturally. Yakizana's a simple, freshly grilled fish, where you just put a fish on here. It's one key press, and that is the entire recipe. Avocados.
You should have stayed in Boise.
Hold on, I need shoestring, wavy, dunt, mahi mahi, you are going, yogurt ice milk, got our kale covered, I need lasagna, PSV, CR, PSCR, PSC, you are ratatouille, I skipped past the menu by accident. I also messed up something already. What? No, you can't do that. You can't do that, dude.
Good to see you, Chef.
Alright. Going back to it. Crab whites, lemons for the crab whites are easy enough. But here, yakizana. It's just one key press, and then you are already good to go on it. But then, when we get to the fried fish later on, it'll actually be really, really cool, because, what's his face? Hold on. Steak, French, curly, dunt. You'll get to see that you have to do that one more step in preparing the fish. which is actually like cutting them up, salting them, whatever stuff like that. And that builds upon your memory, because there's more recipes with fishes, for instance, which you'll have to do the same thing. Put the fish on the grill or whatever, stuff like that, and then prepare it. And continuing on from that stuff, you know? State French, shoe, curly, dumped. I messed that up, what? Shoestring, wavy, get those going. Okay, I got that. PSMCR, My Chemical Romance. Get more bananas going here. Albacore, ice, soy, banana, strawberry, watermelon, raspberries, covered up. 5 is porterhouse. Am I not gonna get a single order of fried fish? No, I'm not gonna get to show off what I was talking about with the Yakizana to fish combination. Okay. Thank you, Dame. Very cool. You are helping my case here. Too curly, waffle, wavy, dumped up. Let's see here. Ratatouille. D is PSVCR. I need 1 mackerel, ice, soy, bananas, blueberries, apples, covered. Albacore A, mahi mahi join. Crab whites and lemons. Going onwards here. 7, ice, milk, banana, strawberries, watermelon, raspberry, covered up. I'm seriously not gonna get a single fish to serve out, dude. This sucks so much. Also, I should not skip past the ratatouille. The lasagna, so I can actually show off, but if I show off lasagna here, place the ingredients in the following order, then in the order, and then in the order. So you can see pasta sauce, meat, cheese ricotta, PSMCR, PSCR, and then PSC. It just goes on. Fish! Okay, so you can see, this is just a one menu. Tilapia, snapper, mahi, bluefin, albacore, mackerel, salmon. I put it on teriyakizana, and that is it. But when we get to fresh fish, you put the fish on there, and then you actually have to cut it up and season it. Yeah, that's just one more step, but it's just, you know, that's what brings up difficulty, because you have to remember that step, you have to, you know, press spacebar and everything like that or so, and it's those little bits more and everything in between. Hey. Alright, I've got I gotta do the final stop day, so that's 4 more days to do here. And then I'll probably call it for tonight. No auto-serve on Sits Foods? Oh, gods, no. Yeah, no, I don't know about this. Well, one way to find out, let's dive into it. Let's see here. What's on my lower menu? Because if it's like iced lattes and hot lattes are doable, that just takes me down to 9 points. Ice cream scoops aren't bad. Fruit salad's easy. Filet mignon's actually easy, so this isn't going to be the worst menu ever. I can do like hot dogs is pretty easy. Ribs, and I can just do the classic. Then it's just a lot. No, I don't like having 2 drinks, because that just starts messing with my muscle memory then if I have 2 drinks on there. I'll put the scoops instead of sisig. I need a 5-pointer. I renounced hamburgers last time I played because it really did not go well. Do I go back to it? No, I don't think so. Okay, screw it. Instead of ice cream scoops, I can probably do creme brulee. Haven't tried it out, but let's see here. You prepare the batter. Torch. So that's bad. That's bad. I torched it. You know, that's really not it. No, I just want to see how bad it is, because you put the batter. Torch. It says once it's lightly brown. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. You gotta be careful with it. I think it's doable. I will put it on the menu. And then I can round it out with sausage.
I love you.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, I just came to say I love you. And good night.
Good night. Love you.
Love you.
Good to see you, Chef.
Right. Or stop day. I can do this thing. Just don't destroy any tremblays. I mean, it's really just the rule of thumb of just don't rush myself to tremblay. And yeah, as long as I don't have anything else burning, I won't be burning the tremblay. Hazel ice milk espresso caramel B. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Sauce foie. Cinnamon ice soy espresso whip. Cinnamon lidded. Espresso going. Get the batter going for the creme brulee. 5 is gonna be 1, 2, 3. Perfect. GWP. I need to get you oil brulee. GWP. I need to hit 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's get you out. I need to get going quickly. You're gonna burn sauce truffle. 7 is... No! Ooh, save it, save it! Hazel, ice soy espresso, caramel. Good. Oh, I am struggling already a little bit, but we recovered it. I just have to get through the one bad hits. GWP, GWP, RAS, RAS, RAS. GWP, 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 GWP. 7, 6, 5, and then let's hit the ribs next. That's gonna be 8, 9, 7. Oh, I hit Sisage instead. 7, 3, GWP. Now we just mash on Sisage. Mash the keyboard, Cruzy! In a controlled chaos sort of way. I mean, I know the things that I need to hit, but because I can be messy with it, that's where I get my leeway from.
Keep up the good work.
Alright, I put the portiers away. Let's go. Oil bacon, going onwards here. You've never had creme brulee?
We are nearing the
Creme
next
brulee is real nice. The portions are so small though that I wish I could have more. It's a real nice food. Dessert especially so though. Batter going sauce truffle. I need 5 going sauce foie. 1, 2, 3. RAS, RAS. I need sauce truffle. RAS. Oh, I pressed the wrong one! No! That's just a miss-to-it.
All right, chef. Show me what you got.
That's just a misinput. GWP, GWP, GWP. RAS, RAS. Pig ears. Let's get those out here. The one thing, although I do like preparing Sisage, it is a pain because you have to mash 7 keys to get it prepared. And it's annoying. Very much so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. S ice espresso wooded. Let's get these prepared and going. White ice 2 espresso whip lid. 1, 2, 3. Good. Batter GWP. 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 Toffee ice half espresso lid. I need to get RAS out. 7 is hazelnut ice FF lid. Every time I see FF, I always just think Foo Fighters. And thank you, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, for that. 8 is gonna be 1, 2, 3. I burned it! I knew as soon as I elongated the 3 syllable. I burned it. Fuck! Alright. Just recover it, Cruzy. You got this. So let's get things going. Oil, bacon, espresso, going onwards. Food fighters? Foo Fighters! Alright, wow, that's a lot of espresso this time around. Not as much on the creme brulee, but you know what? If I burned it last time, I would gladly take the reprieve. Whipped chocolate lid, sauce truffle 4, vanilla ice 2, espresso whipped chocolate lid, sauce ice half espresso lid, espresso, let's get you going, oil bacon, GWP, RAS, let's get you going, bacon, bacon, and then just get the Dongo just going out of here, please. Alright, you are 9 sauce chives. I need sauce foie. 8 is sauce truffle. I can spare a little bit of time before I get to you. Cinnamon ice, half espresso whip, cinnamon lid. Alright, now we get the ribs out. 7 going up, 10. I need to find a better way to effectively mash on the sausage dough, because it really does slow down my pace. Because I can't just 1, 2, 3 tap it like I'm doing with these recipes here, to where I can just 1, 2, 3 go. So the fact that I have to dedicate more time to mashing it out, and also making sure that I mashed all of it out, it is annoying. I'm not going to deny that fact. Batter going up. GWP. Get a different set of ribs going.
Almost there.
Oil fillet. I'm looking at oil bacon, please. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, we're good. Sauce chives and sauce truffle. Oil bacon. I need oil bacon. RAS. GWP. GWP. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's get you going. 6 is going to be sauce chives. 5 is sauce truffle. And then we just get this out of here. That is a lot of sausage I gotta prepare. Let's get these on the burner, though, at least, so I can get them out of the way. RAS, NI, GWP, Hanabi Dango! Everybody get your Dango! Dango, Dango. Da, 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 da. I press the on key. 6, 7, save it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Good. I had to get it in that precise order so I wouldn't let the sausage expire, because I know if I hit the creme brulee first, that sausage would definitely expire and hit the bottom, so I had to just be like, alright, let's hope my mashing game is on point, please! Please! Ribs are good. Get a new pig head for the sausage going out. Alright, oil fillet, espresso. But no, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm not interacting much in Jail Force at all. But I had my reasons. I explained it earlier that I've been kind of dead due to life. So I feel like I should get a free pass on that end. 2 espresso lid. 7 is going to be oil bacon. I need 1, 2, 3. Good stuff on there. Sauce foie. You are hazel, ice, milk, espresso, and a lid. Get the Donjo out before it goes bad. 7 is sauce truffle. Everybody wants Donjos right now. Well, everybody also wants the ribs, so let's just mash you out real quick. Alright, 3, 1, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I hit ribs by accident. Alright, now I can focus on the sits. And let's keep you going. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. And get one more stop. The stuff's about to go bad, so I might as well prepare it, because I'm not losing anything for preparing them. Yeah, that's gonna be more than enough that I need here. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Short stop, nice and well. Oil and filet mignon. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Ribs going out. I need my Dongo going. Oh no! I pressed 3 instead of 2! No! At the very end! I should have taken it slow when I mashed 3! Fuck!
Really great work, Chef. I'm proud of you.
No! Oh! Oh! I'm mad. I'm doing that day again. I am so mad at myself. I'm so mad. Just get me like spaghetti instead of sausage, and then I'll just go up to like salads, I guess. I don't know. I'm so mad at myself. I can't believe I let that get away. I'll do Taiwanese shaved ice. I actually like making that. Oh! I'm sorry for interrupting the heart-to-heart. Thank you for coming on by, but... No!
Hello,
Not
Chef. Good luck
again!
today.
I keep doing this to myself. Darn it! Why? Strawberry milk kiwi jellyfish. Espresso batter 5. Strawberry mango strawberries. Jet black. Chocolate mango strawberries jet black. Vanilla ice soy espresso lidded. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. RIS 1, 2, 3. GWP. And now I've just got the easy 3 matches of my career. SMR, GWP, and R8S. I already feel the stress melting away from me already. SMR, GWP. I need to get the Tramboid going. 7 is RS. I pressed the wrong button. I hit 8 instead of 7. I know what I did wrong. Now I'm tilted again. What's the game about? I mean, I'm in a food truck. I'm cooking and serving food. It's delicious. Questionation point. I mean, the plot exists. I do enjoy it, but it's not like integral to the story. If you just want to cook and make food, yeah, no, it does it enough. I hit the wrong one. You know what? I'm tilted. Let's not do Taiwanese shaved ice. Do I even keep Hanabi Danjo? Because it is something that I do have to prepare more of. I mean, PBIA compared to GWP isn't the worst thing ever, and then I can just go down to like ice cream scoops. And do ice cream scoops. I can do... Tofu ain't bad. I'll do ice cream scoops. It's at least I can do this stuff. Alright, let's do this thing.
Hello, Chef. Good luck today.
TAV. Alright, S. Let's put some spaghetti out on the burners. Let's go. TAV. Espresso. Espresso going on. Now we look at caramel iced half espresso drizzled and a lid. Oh geez, that's a lot of espresso orders. Well, thank God I'm actually comfortable with making espresso. Caramel ice milk espresso, caramel drizzle and a lid. Ports 1, 2, 3. All good to go. Caramel ice soy espresso, caramel drizzle and a lid. SMR, RIS, PBIA. I need to hit 6. Vanilla ice milk espresso, caramel drizzle lidded. RIS, SMR, RIS. SMR. I sound like a madman, probably just repeating out the ingredients over and over again like this, probably. PBIA, PBIA, PBIA. I need to get you going, so waffle iron closed. PBIA, RAS, RAS, RAS. PBIA, hit 7, waffle iron closed. RAS, PBIA, SMR. Let's look at number 8. You are 2 pralines. RAS. I'm just doing this for the bit now, I hope you guys understand. But, what's his face? The main thing that I have to concern myself with on this day is just making sure that whatever I have on the burners, it does not, well, burn. Because everything else is just pretty easy of just, I recognize what food I'm cooking up or putting on the plate and I serve it out. Once again, it's 3 or 4 button presses each. But then, when it comes to like those espressos and whatever, I have to be on top of my game, otherwise I am messing that stuff up so easily and so badly. And of course I'm adorable. I'm me. Oh, Jiao-sama! No, that's narcissistic in vain. Cruzy, you said you're not being narcissistic. What happened to your not narcissistic phase? Oh no. I messed that up. I should have been. I closed my eyes to laugh and I messed it up. Ah! I'm so tilted after messing up that one order today, dude. I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright, S. Alright, S. SM. Waffle iron closed. Espresso. Waffle iron. I want to space out the waffle irons, that way they aren't going to be burning at the same time is the main issue that I have here, though. Chocolate dip with 2 mints. Chocolate dip, praline, butter pecan. Hazel, ice, smoked espresso, drizzled, and a latte. Vanilla mint. 6 is the waffle irons. 1, 2, 3. Let's put you down. 8 is the waffle irons. 9 is the espresso. SMR, PBIA. We are looking at chocolate dip with 2 cookie doughs. PBIA, PBIA, RAS, SMR, SMR. Let's look at number 8, chocolate dip with 2 pralines. I'll look at 7. 1, 2, 3. RAS, RAS, RAS. Now we look at you. Toffee, ice, smoked espresso, and a lid. SMR, PBIA, PBIA, SMR, SMR. RAS, SMR, 4! No! No! I hit 5! 4! Now I hit 6! Okay, we're good. Crisis averted, everybody. Crisis averted. I got everything under control. The head chef is not panicking at all. I see that 7 is going down. That was 8. I can't read. Am I actually losing my grip on sanity as we all know it right now? I kind of am. Alright, S, PBIA. And now we prepare the spaghetti and the meatballs. Alright, S7 is SMR. I need P8. Oh, 9. I keep hitting 8. Dude, that's the one problem I have with Crit Serve Delicious of the longer that I go into a day, I just start losing myself in the actual sauce of cooking, dude. Like, oh no, the actual sauce of cooking. Like, I'm like, the numbers, Mason, they're all coming together and it's not good. Mint butter. I need waffle iron clothes. Let's get you cooking as well. I need to hit mint butter. I think I hit 5 instead of 4. Fuck! Ah! I'm messing up so much! My tilt. I'm never gonna get done with my days. No. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Nemo! Nemo! Thank you, Sir Brew. Hollow Life. Nemo! Is it the lamb sauce? They're ribs? Huh? No. I know it's Gordon Ramsay, but no. 2, 3. Nice soy espresso. Lit it up. 7. Waffle closed. You're looking at 6. Espresso going. Nice smoked espresso with drizzled lid. 5. Cinnamon ice half espresso with cinnamon powder lid. SMR 8. Waffle iron closed. 9. Battered up. RAS 7. Mint cookie dough 6. That's PBIA. I hit 5. Vanilla ice half espresso drizzled and lid. SMR I need to hit 8. Dip praline butter pecan. RAS SMR 9. 1, 2, 3. PBIA 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 SMR, 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 and now we get the ribs. RAS. 2, 4, 9. SMR. RAS, PBIA. Now we're cooking, everybody. We got it. We got through the first stop this time. Well, still getting through the first stop this time. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Cruzy. You could easily still fuck it up somehow. Okay, we're good. Oh, still good. Oh, still good. Alright, S. SM. I need to get CAV. Waffle irons closed. Toss the spaghetti that's about to go bad. SMR. Grips are about to go bad. We're good on that. Butter. Dipped with Rocky Road butter pecan. Rocky Road cookie dough. I'm going to hit 5. Be careful on it this time. 2 chocolates. 6. Joe. 4. 1, 2, 3. 8. Now I hit 7 and be careful about it. PBIA, get the ribs going. 5 is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have to treat this creme brulees like I'm a little kid because I'm going to screw one of those up and it's gonna be bad. Like this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. I feel like I'm alternating perfectly between my flow of everything is perfectly under control and oh god, the kitchen's about to burn down. I'm about to mess up everything and anything in between right now. Please help me and hire an assistant chef for the kitchen. Please! RIS, PBIA, PBIA, 7, PBIA, I need 10, SMR, 6 is SMR, SMR, PBIA, SMR, PBIA. Okay, we're good on this. We are good on this end. Thank goodness gracious. RIS, SM, WR, SM, batter, going up. Waffle irons going here. Now we're looking at 2 butter pecans. I need waffle iron closed. Another waffle iron closed. Now 1, 2, 3. Good. 2 cookie doughs going right up. Espresso, get that going. Batter is 2 mints, and then I need chocolate dip chocolates. Good. PBIA, RAS, 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 SMR, 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 RAS. SF, ice, half espresso, lit it up. Let's get the spaghetti out first. And then I hit 7. 1, 2, 3. PBIA. PBIA. The thing I have to remember too is that with the creme brulee, let go on the earlier end of 3, Cruzy, because if you don't do enough, you can just tap it to make sure that you do. But if you go over, there's no going back from going over, Cruzy. So I feel like that's just the biggest disconnect that I have of like, I have to get it perfect the first time. No, you really don't. Okay, last stop. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Chocolate dipped with 2 chocolates going in. Now I'm going to look at batter going in. Chocolate rainbow sherbet. It's not R, that's Rocky Road, that's sherbet. I'm slowing myself down. I don't have to be fast. I don't have to be fast. Just have to get through this day. So SMR. 6. RAS. 3. Creme brulee. 1, 2, 3. PBIA. Mash the PBIA. Now it can be a little sloppy because it's all just the autofills. PBIA. SMR. 7. SMR. PBIA. PBIA. Ah! Ah! Oh! 145! Oh! Oh, I want to be done with Treats Are Delicious after this. I got like 2 more days in me. I've almost got it.
There are no gold stars, but you can have a hearty pat on the back from your old friend Cleaver.
You got a gold star in my heart,
Okay,
Chef.
there's okay, fine.
Oh. Ah, my goodness gracious, how much more do I have? 3 more days? No! No, you can't do that to me, dude! I gotta see 3 more days of this crap. Okay, this auto-served at least. I need 22 points of auto-serve. Okay, what's easy enough? Lasagna, Medovitz, Ratatouille is good. Sushi, I don't mind. Tree and Moss, I need 8 points only then. Well, what I can easily do, steak is nice and easy, it's 1 and done. Yakizana, you are just 1 and done as well. Do I need to prepare anything else big? I mean, I can do fish. I don't mind doing fish, and then crab legs are easy. Yeah, let's just commit to it. Look, we have our stable menu, and they keep offering us our stable menu. So if I want to be done with this, I might as well.
Fun today.
I mean, it'll bite me in the ass later once I have to prepare only certain foods. But for now, look, I'm still tilted off of that earlier day, so let's just get done with it here. HBS, Red Snapper.
Must be real hard to see with all that egg on your face.
I'm so happy about those food truck upgrades. Here it's crab, shrimp, mayo, asparagus rolled and cut right up. I need a T-bone, a New York. Ratatouille, ratatouille, ratatouille. Medovitz needs to go out right now. Bluefin, THBS. I need Mahi Mahi, THBS. Crabwoids are served with lemons. I pressed 9 again. Why did I press 9 again? I don't know. I just pressed 9 again and I screwed up my whole freaking flow, yo!
Incoming food truck.
Spinach lasagna, alright. Crabwoids and lemons. Get that salmon going. Sushi is sesame, avocado, salmon with the mayo rolled in it. Wow, this is actually a very forgiving stop considering that they gave me 3 orders of crabwoids. Atuli. I am mashing too fast for my own good. I need tree and moss. Get those oily fingers out here. I need Medovitz. Get those going. Sushi. Cucumber, carrots, crabs, wasabi, tuna, rolled. Cut right up. Now I need fresh fish. Mackerel. Going out. Tilapia. Crabwoids. I need one more thing of tree and moss, and this is a 5-stop day, so that means I'm actually gonna have to be on top of my sushi game. Good on that end. Let's keep preparing sushi then. Carrots, crab, shrimp, mayo. I say mayo as I hit asparagus, and I was about to say asparagus as I hit mayo. What is wrong with me? Salmon crab, fried crab, rolled, cut. Some of the sushi already went bad. Cucumber, carrots, crabs, wasabi, tuna, rolled, cut right up. What else do I need right now? I'm good, which means we prepare more sushi because I know the recipe, but the fact that you have to prepare so much in bulk constantly is like the one annoying thing about them, of course. So if I can pre-prepare as much sushi as I can, not to mention that it takes so many heat presses since you have to, I don't know, mash so much for it all. Like, oh jeez. Like we said, all auto serves out, right? Alright, smaller stop, that's fine. Prepare a new order of ratatouille. Please. Let's see what I need. Tree and moss. Do I not have enough otherwise? Mahi Mahi, THBS, I need bluefin. Albacore. We're good. Tilapia, THBS, let's get porterhouse going. Bluefin. 7 is another bluefin. 8 is porterhouse. 9. Tilapia. 10. Salmon. A relaxing stop, thank gods. Burgers, tuna, rolled, cut right up.
Order up.
Yes, sir, order up. Go ahead and take whatever you want. Please get the sushi out of my hands so I can prepare in better order. It's a better order, one that isn't going bad, I mean. Alright, I messed that up. Alright, let's do this. Ratatouille, ratatouille, ratatouille. Crabwoids and lemons are needed. I need chin moss. More of that all on the way. Medovitz will be necessary as well. I saw them going bad. Mackerel is a K. That's always the one you gotta look out for. Because you want to say M for mackerel, but then that's actually M for mahi mahi every single time. 7. Red snapper, THBS. We good on foods? Yeah, but more sushi is always gonna be good. I put sesame when I didn't need to. Let's fix that. Carrots, shrimp, asparagus, tuna, rolled. Crab, hold up. This means salmon, crab, fried crab, rolled, cut. I need lasagna. Do I need that much sushi? I actually don't, so that's actually perfect. I over-prepared, which is way better than you can say about under-preparing, of course. Mahi Mahi, THBS. Mahi Mahi, 6, crabwoids going. 7 is New York strip. I need ratatouille. To Joe. 8 crabwoids, 9 crabwoids, 10 is mackerel with a K in it. Copy that. Let's do this thing. I'm ready to prepare one last chin moss I see as soon as that order of ratatouille is out of there. So now all I just gotta wait is just for the chin moss to finish cooking and we are good to go. I'm just preparing the sushi because I can. Like, wow, I've mashed 8 times for like 8 rolls, and you only get 5 servings of sushi within. This is actually, this is horseshit! Oh well. That is a very happy day that I will be very, very happy about.
Excellent job.
Very much so.
I never doubted you for a second.
30-point auto serve, which means I do have to go up. So much of it's just holding stationed. Wait, I just want to what? Does it go all the way down? Okay, yeah, it's just all holding stationed. Wow, that's actually pretty funny. Okay, French fries. Lasagna is always good, of course. I don't know if I'll get away with Medovitz because of the auto serve. Sushi's a must for the points. I'm doing the red one, right? 3? Yeah, okay. Because when I get down here, I can do like beef Wellington, honestly. I can do like beef Wellington and steak. That way I can actually take it easy. 3, I need 4 points only. Sinigan and Medovitz. We deal with it. I just have to keep myself out, keep my eyes out for my, beef and do. And I should be good.
Show me what you got.
No, I love these auto-serve days. They're fun. Alright. French fries. French shoe, curly, wavy, dunked up. New York. Paste veg pros wrapped store cut. Paste do beef wrapped store cut. Ratatouille. Get that going. New York. T-bone. Sits is going. Paste do beef well store cut. I need lasagna. PSCR. Going.
We got this, chef.
Medovitz, please give me that. I need sushi going up. Avocado, mayo, fried crab, rolled, cut, go, Sinigan, beef, TSR. Okay, we're good on that. Now I just need more sushi. Sesame, salmon, crab, fried crab, rolled, cut right up. Now, paste veg, pros, wrap, stored, cut. I hit 7 again by accident. Wow, that's a horrendous start to the day, ain't it? Alright. Let's do the easy stuff then. Trinmas. OCM. I say as I mess up Trinmas almost immediately, dude. What the heck is wrong with me? OCMP. Let's get Medovitz going out. Lasagna is gonna be cooking after the Ratatouille. PSNCR. Good stuff here. Let's get paste veg pros wrap stored cut. Paste do beef wrap stored cut. I need to prepare the sushi, so wait here. Shrimp, wasabi, asparagus, rolled, cut away. I'm looking at T-bone. I'm looking at porterhouse. Then you want Sinigan, beef, NEOA, TSR. I'm looking at French fries, French shoe, waffle, dunked up. Now I can focus on these. Good stuff here. Good stuff. Paste. Do beef wrap store cut. Now 7 is paste veg pros wrap store cut. I probably sound like a madman doing this stuff here. Mo, when do I never sound like a madman? Shrimp, wasabi, asparagus, rolled, cut right up. Good stuff here. Now, what do I need to prepare more of? I need Sinigan, pork, okra taro, TSR, porterhouse. I can probably throw this order out here. See, more lasagna. Is NCR. The other stuff's pretty easy to prepare, so I'll just keep making and mashing sushi in the meantime, that's always going to be the biggest issue of just preparing more sushi. Mayo, wasabi, asparagus, rolled, stored. Also, that Trinmas is going to go bad. Not Trinmas, the Medovitz. Medovitz! Alright. In the meantime, I will prepare more Sinigan. And then I will prepare more sushi. Carrots, mayo, wasabi, asparagus. I should have just treated the last stop. Actually, no. I was always messing up on the first stop, so I couldn't have treated the last stop like this. I need ratatouille. So toss a batch of sushi, because it's not as needed. Paste veg pros wrap store cut. I need paste veg pros wrap store cut. Porterhouse, New York. Paste veg pros wrap store cut. Paste do beef wrap store cut. What are you getting, sir? Porterhouse. Well, you shall have it. Paste veg pros wrap store cut. 7 is coming up. Paste do beef stored and cut. Please take the last of the French fries that you need before I have to replace them. Thank you. Sucroy waffle wavy dunked. I need Trinmas, and then I need more lasagna. PSCR. You're gonna go bad, Medovitz, so I need to replace you as well. Paste do beef. Paste veg pros. Paste do beef. Porterhouse. Sushi's gonna bottom out, so I might as well replace it. 5 is gonna be Porterhouse. I need 7 to be New York strip. 6 is gonna be pastry beef. Alright, on top of the game, Cruzy. You are on top of it. I'll probably prepare lasagna then, in the meantime. Toss you out. Medovitz is always gonna go bad early. So let's prepare you. I need sushi then. Cucumber, shrimp, mayo, and eel rolled right up. Do I need more ratatouille? No, I need more sinigang. Ratatouille. I missed an I? No, I did not. Port, Otrataro. SR, paste veg pros, stored and cut. New York, T-bone, New York. Paste stew beef, wrapped, stored and cut. 3, paste veg pros. Oh no, I think I mashed. And that might have spelled doom for the perfect run. I told myself, be careful. No! I mashed. Oh, the day. Where is the day gone? No. Good night, Allie. Have a good night. Good night, Calvin. See ya. What the pains of a perfectly failed. No, 2 orders failed day. Soothe you to sleep. I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna let the soul take me. I already
Chef,
had too much.
think
Too
we
bad.
have room for improvement, but you did your best, and that counts for something.
That counts for everything.
No,
Good job, Chef.
dude,
Get 'em
no. Why? Alright, well, at the very least, I can get out of here. 30-point menu! 30 points? What the heck? I mean, it's the entire menu. What the heck? Okay. Bring out the big guns, then. Pizza by the slice. I can do sausage, I guess. Or pie by the slice ain't bad either. I don't mind preparing pie by the slice. Sausage, you just gotta mash so much that it's annoying. Filet mignon's easy. I can honestly do iced lattes and then just take it easy for the rest of the menu. Carpaccio. I'll do boba because it's fun. Carpaccio, dessert shooters. Do I need to go up then? If I just need 1, I don't have to do slice of pie. I can just do like brisket slices. Yeah. Alright, let's call it on this one. No, I have to do the introduction to Net City. What am I talking about? Alright, 2 more then. 2 more. And then we'll be done.
For cooking, Chef.
Yes, I put spinach immediately. Cruzy, screw up the first order of the day. Challenge, very easy.
Truck incoming. Hang on.
Mushrooms, olive, spinach, red peppers. 3 moose.
Yeah, real nice shooting text.
Here we go. Now I need 2 moose, a key lime pie. I guess sushi wouldn't have been too bad. Twice on top as well. Then I could have also gotten out of doing the hot dogs. Almond and a seal. I need premium and cheese. Regular cheese, rolls, mustard. Regular cheese, rolls, mustard. Regular cheese and chili. Is this really just gonna be the whole day? BIS. Because if it's only 4 stops and it's foods that I'm more comfortable with on this end, this ain't gonna be the worst day ever. And you know what? Maybe that's what I need. And then I'm gonna mess everything up due to these stupid beef Wellingtons again, dude. Espressos, oil fillet, sauce foie, sauce chives. 6 is mousse. 7 is boba ice milk to go. You are boba ice mango to go. You are vanilla ice 2, espresso whip, chocolate glittered. Sauce foie, boba ice thigh. And a seal. I need premium onions, mustard, and ketchup. Pretzel and mustard. 8 is pretzel and mustard. 6 is pretzel cheese ketchup. Premium cheese, rolls, chili, onions, mustard, ketchup. That is the works. Regular cheese and chili. Regular cheese, chili, onions, mustard. 7. Save it. Cheese, pretzel, onions, mustard, and ketchup. Let's actually go, Cruzy. You are hitting it. Pan, red cheese, sausage, ground beef. Parmesan, red, diced tomatoes, boba ice, blueberries, and sealed. 2 orders of that. Honeydew. Almond. Base feds. Frost, wrapped, stored, and cut. Fillets. Fillets aplenty. What do you want? Bee creams? Coming right up. Oh no, you wanted 1 bee cream. MAT. I need to hit sauce froid. Espresso going up. You are boba ice, pearl, and a seal. Just want to hit you. Make sure. Sauce froid. 7 is 3 bee creams. Pretzel, onions, mustard, and ketchup. Regular cheese rolls, mustard. I need pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup. You know what? Screw it. I'm getting through the day. I don't care. I'm getting through the day, and nobody's stopping me. I'm choking. I'm choking hard now. Cheese rolls, ketchup, premium, and paste feds pros wrapped, stored, cut. Yeah, I'm 1 stop away from it. I can get those gold medals another day. It's whatever. It's good. It's fine, everybody. Why? Because it's fine. I say as my voice shakes. It really does not sound fine, Greasy. Do you sound fine? No. Stop it. Get some help. Pace. I see the problem from last time. V and B are right next to each other, that if I swing too far, I'm going to mash and hit those other keys by mistake. Darn it! Darn it, dude. I mean, oh well. I already screwed up my chance for a perfect on the day, so I'm not going to concern myself with it too much. Espresso, 9 is bacon. Frost. Bacon. 6 is MAT. Pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup. Premium and cheese. Premium cheese, rolls, chili, onions, mustard, ketchup. I need 9 sauce, truffle butter. 7 is gonna be hazel, ice, smoked espresso, and a lid. Sauce, chives. You need paste veg, prost. Mousse cheesecake. 6 is espresso. I need 8 pretzel and mustard. Regular cheese rolls, ketchup. Regular cheese chili. I need pretzel with cheese and ketchup. Pretzel, onions, mustard, ketchup. Premium cheese rolls, chili, onions, mustard, and ketchup. And you are finally a cinnamon boy. I put chocolate drizzle. You know what? Be happy with the chocolate drizzle. Be happy.
Great job today, Chef.
Alright. I got through it at least, though. I got through it. Now I'll get my cutscene. I can do the introduction to the next city. And then I'll be a happy camper for tonight then with my stream.
I can't believe Nashville is the next stop. Can you believe we've been through 12 states? That's nearly a third of them.
Oh,
It's just a
sorry.
shame that they're all worse than they used to be.
What? That's not true.
I mean, half a dozen states fell into the sea. Washington and Hawaii got so fed up they went and joined Canada. And I still don't have a place to live thanks to my hometown becoming an irradiated wasteland.
But it's not all bad. Halcyon County has an amazing sports team. Charleston is a thriving underwater city, and the wealthy and powerful are preparing to build settlements on other worlds. Just because things have changed doesn't mean it's necessarily for the worse.
Huh.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that. I don't know
I
about
guess
that.
I get to shoot at food trucks now. And that's pretty fun.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, no, I love this game with how, I don't know, so much of this voice is here. So many food trucks here for the irons. We almost there? We almost there? Is it just gonna be food truck attacks all throughout? Yeah, it is. Okay. How much would it be for the exit? 28? Holy crap, dude. 28? And this is a pretty crunched menu, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's keep it to the easy stuff, shall we? Please? I hate breakfast sandwiches. I'd much rather make the lattes at this point than breakfast sandwiches. Alright. Last day, everybody. Let's go out with a bang!
I can't believe we're finally in Nashville, the new capital of the remaining United States.
There are a lot more old buildings than last time I was here.
Oh, well, after DC descended into the ocean, the government actually sent divers to pull old monuments up from the sea.
Huh. Oh, and hey, Whisk! You got us here in one piece. Great job.
I know! I'm no longer worthless.
Oh,
Listen to me. You were never worthless.
oh, that's sweet.
Next stop approaching.
That's real sweet for an opener. And also, that's so funny in how Nashville. Where's Nashville again? Hold on. I'm struggling. Tennessee? Nashville, Tennessee. You're the only Tennessee. Okay, yeah. It is in Tennessee.
I can't believe we're finally in Nashville, the new capital of the remaining United States.
I
There
don't
are a
need.
lot more
That's right.
old buildings than last time I was here.
I was about to say, I'm gonna find the skip key for it, but it's like, you know what? I'm not making conversation much anyway. Let's just listen to it.
Monuments up from the sea.
Huh. Oh, and hey, Whisk! You got us here in one piece. Great job.
I know! I'm no longer worthless.
Whisk, listen to me. You were never worthless.
Alright, we're all good. The eggplant parm is cooking. I'm gonna make a lot more sushi on this end. Mayor crab rolled and chopped to bits. TPR. Good to go.
That was unbelievable.
I know the salad's gonna go bad real easily, so I'll just get that going. Wasabi asparagus rolled and cut. I need oysters with caviar and cocktail. Oils and eggplants galore.
Order up.
Oysters, caviar with kimchi. Oysters, caviar with kimchi. Good to go. Now, chocolate iced half espresso with chocolate drizzle and a lid. More garden salads, my lord. I messed that up. Whatever. ETPR. ETPR. And one more, and then we'll be done for tonight. Cucumber, carrots, crab, wasabi, tuna, rolled, cut right up. Let's get the eggplant parm on here. Oysters, caviar, GL relish. Oh, you need more garden salad. Well, that's easy to prepare, so I'll just leave that burning, basically. I need 9. Oysters, caviar, horseradish. Your oysters, caviar with horseradish. 4. Vanilla iced soy espresso with chocolate drizzle and a lid. I need whip iced half espresso with cinnamon chocolate lid. ETPR. 6 ETPR. 9 espresso. 8 is gonna be hazelnut ice 2 espresso and a lid. I need you. ETPR. I need LARTU. Oysters, caviar, and kimchi once more. Eggplant going. 8 is prepared. 10 prepared. And I look at white chocolate ice soy espresso with cinnamon chocolate lid. SF ice 2% espresso lid. 9. Coffee ice FF espresso lid. 10. Vanilla ice FF. Ice FF espresso with lid. I messed it up at the end when I pressed the space, or when I thought I pressed the space bar and I heard nothing going into the drink. I was like, no, my heart, dude, no, not like this. Ah, well, I had a good enough day. That's all I can say now, yeah? Well, that gets me started, and at the very least, that's 1 of 28 that I need. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Ah, well, that'll be a good night for me, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Now it's been your wonderful windmates, a cruise ship captain, chatreuseproxy, ever at your service. I do hope that wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, you can have yourselves a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night now. Thank you for joining me on my stream today. Let us have ourselves a good night. Let's go ahead and raid out one Kaylee. And wherever you are, just enjoy yourselves tonight, everybody. I did my spiel already. Blah. Raid message. I still need to enable this. Point is right. Ship has landed. Nazi raid. Let's do this thing, everybody. Have yourselves a good night, and thank you all for joining me today.
Right? Like, I have Xiangling